I love all the colors of fall, and really to come up to Tsugawa Nursery in Woodland, Washington is no different. You know, Brian, this is just lovely, and you really selected a beautiful selection of plants for us to look at that have so much unique coloring to them.
Yeah, fall's our favorite time of the year, actually. All our sales help, our customers, we all just wait for the sign of fall to come, and usually a little colder weather will kind of initiate a little more fall coloration.
That's
but
true.
You can see there's a lot of things we picked out here for the people here.
And behind you, you have some hydrangeas, and I think sometimes we forget about hydrangeas are beautiful for fall.
That's the oak leaf hydrangea right there. It's commonly not really used for the fall coloration. I think people really like the large, panicle flower, but it's the fall coloration that I think it just has so many different colors to offer, purples, reds. And I think that would be a nice plant right around 4 to 6 foot tall, deciduous, but it has a lot of things to offer for color impact for the fall.
And I think the oak leaf can take a little more sun, so it's nice. It's not just going to sit in the shade garden, it's going to be out in the sun with our other sun perennials and sun shrubs.
That's right, definitely more sun tolerant, along with the one right in front of you there. That's
Beautiful.
A variety called tickled pink. It's
Cute.
the PG hydrangea family, but there's so many hydrangeas with so much to offer. That's actually a faded color that you get that mottled pink and white. It usually comes out white, really a bright white, but then by fall it gets that initiation to give that variation of the pink and white.
Nice. And for maybe a larger shrub, this Viburnum, it's going to get a little bit bigger, but beautiful for a backdrop.
That's a good old-fashioned standby plant, 6 to 8 foot tall, but it's the flowers in right around May, I think it is. They come out in that flat. It's commonly asked for. They don't really know the name of it, but it's described with the flat flowers, white.
Right.
But it actually looks a lot like a hydrangea. But yes, it's a double file viburnum.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I think Tsugawa's is really known for Japanese maples. You have such a selection, and you just picked 2 of them out here, but really they're just starting to color.
Yeah, that's right in front of us right there. That is going to be a nice, it actually turns intense red fall coloration. That's the fernleaf maple, and it's actually a very broad kind of, it's actually in the Japonicum family, so it has a different
foliage.
Yes, nice foliage, so it's kind of a Japanese maple sister of, but man, you talk about fall coloration, that's one to definitely watch for, because it's just intense with red.
And even the samaras are turning color, which is another added interest to it.
That is definitely another dual interest plant there. It's something that definitely, if you're looking for fall coloration, keep your eyes on for that one.
And this is a little bit smaller one, a smaller statured one, a totally different habit.
That
and really
is.
nice for a container if we don't have a big expanse.
You can see what would you call it, pendulous branches or weeping branches. So it'd be one beside the typical lace leaf maples. But what's nice about this, it's definitely just going to weep straight down. But the fall coloration, another one to watch for, it's kind of new. This is a variety called Ryusen. And it's kind of a rarer type, but I'd say in about another month you'll be seeing all its typical fall coloration. I had to show that to you,
It's
Judy.
nice.
Though. It's nice to see this plant come back on the.
Well, it's nice not everything turns right in the beginning of October. I mean, it's a long season. We love to see fall color really the whole fall.
It is a long season, and we're just waiting for a little colder temps, and things will be a lot. Well, you can see right behind you on some of the
Wow,
other.
that is beautiful. Look at that. That's a protea, isn't
That's
it?
a protea as a bush form. That's usually you see that in a single stalk like a tree, but we've offered that in a bush form for people that can't afford, or not afford, but have the space for a large tree like the proteas do. So you can actually have that in a nice bush form.
It is pretty. And then what is this one? There's so many burgundies on that plant.
This is another viburnum. Basically, that is about the most showiest part of this plant is the fall coloration. The flowers it's Onondaga viburnum, and it's one we've had for forever, but it's the fall coloration that usually will catch people's eye on that. I wanted to show that one too, because it's a color you don't really see too much. It's just now starting to come into there.
And the Fothergilla is very nice. I think it's a different kind of a foliage because it has purple, and I think it's more of a true purple with that green, and it's a dwarf form.
Right. That's exactly right. The dwarf form is 3 to 4 foot. Kind of hard to find nice shrubs at 3 to 4 feet range. But it's a fall coloration. I wish it was here in another month, but when you see this, it usually it's a showstopper. People will actually stop and try to figure out what it is, but it's the Fothergilla that's catching the eyes.
And I love these planters that you have here with all the different conifers, because I think sometimes we don't want pansies, we don't want kale, and we want something totally different for our deck planters.
Well, that's exactly right. You know, fall, I think, I love pansies, but sometimes I think people are looking for more of a change for hardier plants for the winter. Come on in and check out the hardiness of the dwarf conifers, the sedums, the succulents, and I think the pansies and the kales and the cabbages usually get kind of, they're a lot softer.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think you have so much of a selection here. We can only have such a small, group of them right now, but really come up to Tsugawa's in Woodland, Washington, talk to the great staff up here, and really bring some beauty to your fall garden.
Yeah.